Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So, hope you guys are all having a great day. So I want to go and discuss some things about runes today. By the way, guys, just so you guys know, if you want to be added to any of my in-game group chats, message me in-game at Hoden. All right, get it? Shout out to Curly. She was the one who told me to do it. I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. As well as if you're level 250 or above, or even like a level 200, and you want to try and get into a diamond team with Atlas, I believe my team is still looking for new recruits, possibly. So message me or message one of the officers and let them know that you came from my channel, and maybe they might let you in. I'm not sure. Just gonna throw that out there if you want to join. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Runes. So this is a little bit different. I've actually never really done a video specifically on base building, or not base building, but base runes, or building runes, I should say. Normally, I discuss dragon runes. I have a ton of videos on that, like how to rune most dragons. But for me personally, like building runes, I just don't. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Building runes, don't get me wrong, they do a lot, right? But again, like I said in my base building video, if your runes on islands are keeping you from fixing your base, that shouldn't be a problem. All right, your base will be more effective if it's in a better layout than if you have decent runes or even like OP runes. Runes do a lot, but they don't do enough to make it really beneficial enough for you not to change your base. So just gonna say that. But anyway, I want to go and talk about some of the types of runes and glyphs for your buildings that you should be keeping, just in case. Okay, because you never know when something will get buffed. You never know when something might get nerfed. There's a possibility for a certain tower to be buffed very soon, such as ballistas. Now, yeah, don't build ballistas. Just so you know. All right, long enough introduction. So, here are my runes that I currently have, including ones that are already placed on my monuments. I need to fix my runes, actually. My runes are all disgruntled. But there's a couple different types of runes that you basically will never need. And honestly, you can basically salvage them. They're useless. The first of which is the Storm Striker. Now, guys, Storm Towers are not meant to do damage, okay? What they're there to do is to tank out attacks and basically shield other towers, right? My base wins a lot when it's defended because my Dark Flak, will 3-shot a dragon, and the Storm Tower basically makes it so it deals no damage. So increasing its attack damage or attack frenzy, because there's two types of runes. There's Striker and then there's Frenzy for most towers, all right? Storm Striker and Storm Frenzy are useless. You don't need them. They're not there for damage. If this increased their health, which I really think would be really cool, and then other than that, like, these just have no use. I would personally salvage them. I'm just keeping them there because I want to see if you can get up to 1,000 runes. If there's any cap on the amount of runes that you can have. All right. Now, on top of that, Epic Weakening and Epic Inverting, it's debatable. All right. The only reason why people would keep it is because of that modifier of increased super shot damage. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I've already said in other videos, lightning towers aren't always going to be the best option. In terms of what you want to level, I would highly suggest not working on lightning towers and only working on, this isn't a base building video, but because people watch certain videos and not others. These 5 towers right here, this is a storm tower right here, building, and then this right here. Level up these as much as you can and leave the rest of your base. That's basically all you need for a good amount of levels, all right? But if you want to see that, watch my base building videos. There's plenty of them out there, all right? So in my opinion, it's not even worth it keeping, these type of runes. Yes, there's a guy on the forums that said, like, ballistas are OP, but in all honesty, in normal situations, if you're using ballista, it's free rage for the opponent. So don't do that, please. So you can salvage that. Now, the Mythic Strikers are a little bit questionable. Mythic and Arcane Strikers increase the damage of super shots on mage towers. Now, the only time that I found this useful, okay, is on if you do what I did, all right, and have a mage tower sitting right here in between your farms, all right, and it's, let's say, like a level 20 or 30. You put Arcane Striker glyphs on this, and someone comes in with Ember. it one-shots it. And it's kind of funny because you have the super shot and it deals increased damage and it one-shots it. Some people unfortunately leveled up Ember, so you might be saying, well, level 1 Ember will get one-shot anyway. If people have him leveled up to, like, Orange here, he's not going to actually die. So having this is actually kind of nice because it increases the damage specifically for this island only. In normal situations, unless you have a lightning tower on your base, on the same island as the what is it called? As the what is it? As a mage, it's kinda useless. It's not gonna do a ton, really. So I would not stress this too much. Leveling these up because again, it's just gonna increase the lightning tower islands. Sorry, lightning super shot damage. Which if you have none on your base anyway, it's not gonna do much. But yeah, that's my opinion on the Mystic Strikers. Don't really keep them. You can salvage them if you want to, unless you just need runes, which, I mean, everyone needs runes. So yeah, that's okay. Again, Trebuchet Strikers you most likely will never use on your base. I would highly suggest not having Trebs on your base anyways, but they're not that useful. So, okay, now let's talk about, alright, Lightning Frenzy or Lightning Striker. In my opinion, Lightning Striker for the win. Okay, here's the reason why. Lightning Striker increases the super shot damage, okay, by so much, alright? Plus 12%, you enhance it, it goes up to 14%. Now, let's say you have a base like mine, where this used to be my Lightning Tower Island, alright? Lightning Striker, Lightning Frenzy. Now, I had two because I didn't want to put Epic on here just to make it look better, but it worked as well. 25% super shot damage, alright? I've seen people that have Legendary Lightning Striker. I think there was a Mythic one season or something like that because I saw someone with a Mythic. Wait, I don't know. Actually, I take that back. He might not have had a Mythic. But he at least had a Legendary Lightning Striker, Epic Lightning Striker, then Legendary, Mythic, and Epic. And he had plus 150%. It was crazy. So, in my opinion, it's better to have the Striker because if you're increasing the damage, I want to do some specific math on this, but I'm pretty sure you're going to get more damage output within a shorter time frame than if you do a bunch of attacks. Because if a dragon is shooting you, all right, and let's say it's a Noctua, right, and it one shots them, okay, you want to have one shot that does a decent. Now, of course, this is a hyperbole because if it's one shotting it anyway, they're not going to be high enough to do that much damage. But let's say hypothetically, okay? You want to do it as much damage within that short time frame. So if you can fill in that with 150% their super shot, it's going to do a lot of damage on top of the already basis multiplier of the lightning super shots to begin with, okay? So in my opinion, it's better to have the Strikers on your Lightning Tower Islands, but I would highly suggest not building Lightning Tower Islands if you are picking up the cup that I'm placing down. I don't even know if that's a phrase or not, but we'll say it is. Alright. And now for Archer Striker and Archer Frenzy, as well as Cannon Striker and Cannon Frenzy, what do you do with these? Alright. Oh, by the way, guys, keep all legendary runes. I don't care what it is. It could be it could be legendary inverting. You never know when you might need it. All I'm gonna say, never salvage any legendary runes. You will regret it, even if it's on a dragon. But I'll do a different video on that. All right. So what about the? Let me find one. Archer Striker. Let me see. Or let's start with cannons. All right. So Cannon Frenzy versus Cannon Super Shot. Here's my opinion on this. Okay. Let me find a Cannon Striker. Do I have any Cannon Strikers at all? No, I don't. Okay. Well, that's embarrassing. I'm pretty sure I have one. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Oh yeah, here we go. All right. Cannon super shot damage. All right. In my opinion, the super shot of the cannon is to break shields, not do damage. It does damage, but here's the thing. If you're able to shoot, let's say you have a cannon tower on an island, right? And against a Necrix, do you want to do more with one shot or do a billion more attacks? Not really, but hypothetically speaking, do a ton more attacks, right? Versus one shot. you're going to want to do more attacks, especially against Necrix. So this applies with Archer Towers as well as Cannon Towers without Defenders, which is going to be the majority of the time. I would highly suggest putting on the Frenzy runes for Cannons and Archer Towers. Same goes with Trebuchets if you are dead set on building one. Frenzy is going to be your best bet, but Frenzy is definitely the best in terms of shooting. You want to be able to shoot as fast as possible in order to get as many shots off, because cannon towers don't do a ton of damage anyway. So increasing that, I don't feel like it's necessary or really is going to impact you as much as increasing the amount of times it shoots. All right. Now I will say though, I have heard people talk about maybe that not being the case with archer towers. So it's kind of up to you on that. With archers you could do frenzy or striker. I personally prefer frenzy again because of Necrix, but it's again up to you, because again, if it doesn't use its super shot, it doesn't matter if you have this where is it, archer striker anyway, because it's super shot damage only, not normal attack. All right, keep in mind it's super shot damage only, not the normal attack. So if it doesn't get any of its super shots off, this is a useless rune. Okay, so yeah, that's my opinion on those. Glyphs, by the way, guys, keep every single glyph you get. You never know when it's going to be useful. Especially healing striker glyphs are surprisingly, my first rune I ever got was a healing striker. And guess what I did with it? I salvaged it out of hate and annoyance because I was triggered. Guys, these are actually really good. If it's undefended, guys, this, like, I swear, this is the worst. This is a nightmare of defenders. Sorry, of attackers, right? Farms are so annoying. Fortunately, I got another one, but you look right here, Lumber Mill Super Shot Heal, plus 25%, plus 25% right here from the Healing Striker. Now, keep in mind, this is not referring to the healing, like, it's not referring to the actual amount it heals. It's not going to heal for 50% of its health. It's going to increase the amount it already heals by, it's going to multiply it by 1.5%, okay? So let's say that farm heals, okay, 10,000 HP. On a farm. Okay, 10,000 HP is about, let's say, 60% of a farm's HP, okay? This is not going to make it so it heals 100% of the farm. It's going to make it heal another, 50% of 10,000's 5,000? So it would be 15,000 total. So it would be up to, whatever, 70% heal. Does that make sense? You guys, does that make, if you don't understand that, you can ask in the comments. I'll explain it better there. But basically, it doesn't add to what the farm does now. It adds to the percentage of whatever the farm heals with its super shot. Okay, and that's actually so confusing to try to explain. But yeah, that is that. My personal opinion is to never salvage any glyphs that you get ever. Glyphs can always be useful. It's hard to get. Now, of course, if you're in a diamond team, you get glyphs every single event. Like, it doesn't matter what type of event it is, you will always be guaranteed to get an epic glyph every single event. And that adds up. So let's say, for example, team rank. Let's see what glyph we get this week. I actually haven't checked yet. Archer resist, okay? Glyphs come pretty easily if you're in diamond. Which is why I'm saying if you're in diamond, then it's like, okay, well, you might be okay. If not, though, don't salvage glyphs, please. You will regret it if you do, and you might end up needing it, because if you change your base up, like I did, I'm actually out of glyphs because I salvaged a bunch of mine to try to get rune dust. And I know rune dust is really hard to get now, but please don't do it. It's not worth it. But yeah, I think that about covers it. Yeah. I hope this helped you guys out. I don't know. This is for newer players because, what do you need to salvage, what runes you shouldn't, all that jazz. So hope you guys found it useful. If you did, leave a like down below. Let me know if it helps or not. And yeah, hope this helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.